everybody. It's Angie Rupert, founder of Rupert Law Group. We handle exclusively E2 and E1 visas, so no matter what treaty country you're from or in what state you want to be, we can help. Before we get started, I'd ask that you take a moment to like or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, if you find this information useful, and we hope that you do, that you share it with a friend or family member who may also be interested in the E2 visa. Thanks so much. And let's get on with the show. So today I want to talk a little bit about what type of loans might be eligible to be used for the E2 visa. Get lots of questions about this, right? And lots of different types of loans, which is amazing. And yes, some loans can be used. No, others cannot. So let's talk first about the loans that might be able to be used for the E2 visa. Number one would be personal loans from friends or family members. Now, this one's a little iffy because I want to make sure that there are no other red flags associated with any loans from friends or family members, but we have done this many times and had a lot of success with that. So we'd still like to talk with you a little bit about the specific details of this loan and your relationship with the person who would be loaning you money. But generally speaking, those can be used. Again, there are a few little odds and ends that we'd like to figure out first before we recommend whether you use one or not, but they can be used. And we've had a lot of success using loans like that, okay? Number two would be loans based on personal assets that you own. So we get lots of people who get second mortgages on their house, get a line of credit on their house, that type of thing. Of course, let's see, other types of loans. We've had people get loans on vehicles that they own, things like that, as long as they are personal in nature and that the loan is personal in nature. Also like a, what do they call those? A signature loan, right? So just a personal loan based on the income that you currently have in your home country, that type of thing. If it's personal in nature, okay, those are great as well, or those can work as well. Let's see. Those are kind of the loans that we generally like to see. And those are the loans that we've had some success with. Now, there are always a few details here and there which make it difficult to just give you a blanket answer. They'll all work no matter what. That's not the case. Generally speaking, those will work. Of course, we'd like to speak with you first before you secure any loan in order to move forward with the E2 visa, because we don't want you getting a loan and then find out later some of the details may not work and may not really make it ideal for the E2 visa, okay? But generally speaking, those are the ones that could work. We'd love to speak with you first, though. Don't apply for any loans yet, okay? But here are some that won't work. And I can tell you definitively, they won't work. So if you are thinking about getting a loan that falls into this second category we're about ready to go into, I would advise you to not do that and try to find a different type of loan. Number one, SBA loans. No, you cannot get them. No, your business partner cannot get them in order to start this business. Please do not do them. Just, it's not for you. For a multitude of reasons, not allowed for the E2 visa. No, don't think about it. Put it out of your mind and move to the category. Rewatch the first part, right? Okay. Number two, commercial loans for your business in another country. Okay, we've had this a few different times. So these are, you own a business in your home country, which is great. You get a loan that is supposed to be used for that business in your home country, and instead you want to use it to you want to move it to the United States to use to build a new business in the United States. You can't do that. Okay, that's not going to be allowed either. Another one, loans from people who are also involved in your E2 application in other areas, right? A business partner cannot loan you the money, okay? One of your clients cannot loan you the money to start this business and then become a client. Your landlord cannot loan you money in order to start this and then you pay them back like rent and things like that. So if they have any involvement in this E2 visa process, they should not be loaning you money separately, okay? Another would be a commercial loan in the U.S. secured by the assets of the business or the business itself. You can't use those, right? Because the government's point is if you lose everything, there's really nothing at risk, right? You lost the business, you lost the loan, well, move on for another day. So no loans secured by the assets of the business or the business itself here in the U.S., okay? So those are the types of loans that we do not allow. And not only we, the government doesn't allow either, right? So if you are thinking about one of those loans in the no category, Again, go back to the beginning and watch the yes category and think about those types of things. But we ask that you do not get any loan until we know more about the details of your case, because we'd hate for you to get a loan that's, we said, generally will work, but in your case it won't because of detail or item A, B, or C, right? So we still want to talk to you first before you get any loan in order to pursue an E2 visa. But hopefully that clears it up as far as loans are concerned. And of course, some loans are definitely available. If you'd like to talk about the type of loan that you are interested in order to pursue the E2 visa, give us a call anytime. We'd love to speak with you about your E2 visa.